I right, Zach?
London.
Werewolves in London. Hi, I'm David, and
I'm Zach.
And we're going to review An American Werewolf in London, a John Landis film.
Yep, a classic.
So, before Twilight, there were werewolves in other movies, and this is one of them.
Yeah.
The story of this movie is about two, I guess they're college-age guys. They're going on backpacking through Europe.
European trip.
They're in London, Scotland, Ireland, that area of the United Kingdom, and they come across at night a beast, and it's a werewolf, and it kills the friend, and it bites David, who's the protagonist, and David turns into...
Not to interrupt you, but what did we learn at the beginning of the movie? The most important rule. Beware of the moors. Gotta beware of the moors, stay on the road.
Okay, and then the werewolf, David, the rest of the movie is he's plagued by this curse of the werewolf and the bad stuff that happens. So, Zach, did you like this movie?
I loved it. It's one of my favorite horror films. It's as funny as it is scary, and I'm a big Landis fan, and it's Landis at his element. He gets some funny stuff. You got special effects by Rick Baker. You got fantastic cinematography, and you definitely see that he picks up some other elements from some other films, such as Straw Dogs. Like the opening scene reminded me a lot of Straw Dogs and the xenophobia.
Yeah, I enjoyed this film. My favorite part is the werewolf transformation.
The classic transformation.
Because you know, if this movie was made now, it'd be so CGI. It wouldn't be as interesting. I mean, it's like almost like a 5-minute scene of just like the guy's hands are like extending and like his face is being pushed out. And he's in pure pain and his hair is growing. It's such a cool scene, and it's totally like it's pure horror because it's just like, how scary would that be if you started turning into a werewolf?
And my favorite scene is actually the subway scene.
Oh yeah.
Which is like hands down one of my favorite scenes in cinema. Got a wide angle shots chasing a guy through the subway, and I mean just the shot at the end of him slowly coming up the subway and the beast attacking him. I mean it's great. I mean that's a Landis signature, as I'm sure you guys know from Blues Brothers and even Beverly Hills Cop 3.
Yeah. So classic horror. Most of these sort of werewolf movies are always about sort of this like primal, like, you know, man versus nature feeling of like you can't control the beast. You know, vampires are always sexy and seductive. Werewolves are just more hairy and bestial, and like they kind of just take over when the moon's out. And that's sort of the fear that I think this movie plays on. The only thing I didn't like about the movie is the ending. I feel like it's very abrupt. I also feel like we don't learn anything. Like most horror movies have some kind of moral, don't you think?
Yeah, I mean, there's some strong subtext to it as well. I mean, as we were discussing, the mutant Nazi scene there's been people who have said that relates to the beast carrying on his memories to David, and that is that he was in...
Because at the time period, David's sort of dad or grandfather would have been in World War II, and David's a Jewish character, right?
Yeah.
So his relatives were probably in the Holocaust.
And that's his biggest fear. Do you like the remake several years later?
Yeah, there was like a sequel about like American Werewolf in Paris. I didn't see that. I don't think anyone saw that.
Yeah, I saw it. It was like an MTV film of the 90s. It definitely has nothing to do with American Werewolf.
So yeah, the sequel, we don't know. But anyway, this movie was cool. You like werewolves, check this movie out. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.